Good day, my fellow people. It's a pleasure to be here once again. I remain my humble self, Muhammad Murne Kabir. In today's episode, we will be discussing about education versus skills in the current reality. In this topic, we are going to segregate it into 6 key aspects, of which we are going to break it down into three aspects, touching the 2 key aspects of the topic, which is the education and the skills. The education, which is the very first, has 3 aspects, which the number 1 is the foundation. This is where it speaks about the bedrock. This is where it analyzes, where it gives an avenue for you to be able to know how to solve problems, engage in critical thinking, and also have an idea and knowledge about cultural differences and knowing how to interrelate with people. The second key aspect, which is the credentials, this gives you the blueprint. It gives you the way forward of presenting yourself in the industries and the global world. The third one, which is it gives you the limitation to only theory. That's in everything, there is an advantage and also a disadvantage. So in the education aspect, it limits you just to the theoretical aspect. It just gives you an avenue of having an idea of going, maybe for example, you want to be an accountant. All you just need to do is you have the theoretical aspect, but you have actually not solved problems in the real world by associating yourself in some statements of financial positions and cash flows. The skills, which is the second key aspect, is broken down also into 3 aspects, which the very first one is your skills gives you that high rate of being in demand. So the first aspect is in demand. It gives you that avenue of belonging into an aspect and adding value into that current organization. Because most organizations now tends to just look for your skills rather than even the education that you have acquired. Okay, you as an accountant, what other thing could you do to add value into the organization? What skills do you have that you could put points and make a difference into your organization? The second one is the adaptability. The adaptability, it gives you that more, the skills gives you that more broader knowledge of to be able to be adaptable in the organizational aspect. The last but not the least is learning from experience. Your skills gives you that avenue of growing. So as you engage in having a skill acquisition, it makes you experience it more and know to engage in the technicality aspect of it. It gives you that avenue of growing and having more robust and being a professional in what you do. So the important lesson here is you should also know that the reality is there's adaptability in job changes. And one of the advantages is of having a skill and balancing it up with education is it gives you that avenue of you being unshakable. So in other ways, both aspects are actually very key aspects, because the education would make you up getting into the classroom or getting into the outside globe, while the skills will give you that avenue of maintaining yourself into that aspect. So I will leave you up with 3 key powerful quotes. The first one is, by the time you put in your mind and see more positivity in negativity, you win. The more you learn, the more you earn. Never stop learning, because life continues to teach you. Thank you so much. Meet you at the next episode.